Welcome back. This is Trapped in the Timeline, Social Media Awareness. This is episode 5. I'm Half,
I'm Dre.
and today we are going to be discussing social media and does it divide us? Like, do social media platforms cause division, whether it's political, class, religion, all those type of things, culture, anything that falls under those things. So, what do you think about that, Dre?
Well, I think it's broken plenty of people's hearts. It's broken down families. I mean, you got all type of ways that this thing can go bad for you in the division of social media. I mean, even culture sometimes.
Do
You
do you feel that we're more divided than ever at this point of time, or do you think that social media just makes us feel that way?
Well, it makes you feel that way because everybody's picking a side. Sometimes when you're on the social media, you can be like commenting on something and you can get real nasty because you think, oh, well, nothing's going to happen. I can say whatever I want to. But if I see this person in real life, am I going to really come up to them like that? Probably not. So you probably may stay away because you said this nasty thing, you know?
Right.
So it could
No.
divide you in that way.
Yeah, I hear that. Like that's what I feel too. Like as far as like if social media I feel just like blows a lot of thing, and I don't want to say out of proportion, but it kind of gives everybody a voice, right? That wouldn't have had that voice before. You know what I mean? So it just kind of
But
like
that's not a good thing, though. Is that a good thing?
no,
That
it's
for
not a good
everybody to have a
it's
voice?
not a good thing all the time, you know what I mean? I mean,
Uh,
sometimes you want a lot of people to have a good voice, I mean, because social media has
if
done
it's coming from a good place.
yeah, exactly, social media has done good things, you know what I mean?
But
So
most of the time, we know a lot of these people that have nothing connected to some people. They over here just, I mean, you got haters. Where you think haters came from? And
yeah,
all these
no,
trolls and all that type of shit. So
right.
it really, yeah, it divides us. I mean, how many relationships have been really destroyed by Facebook or Instagram because people are overthinking a post or because
Or
this motherfucker you don't fuck
or
with
somebody is
likes
DMing
your
them.
shit, and something like that happens. Then what?
Right. Oh, that happens, yeah,
We've all been through that, or somebody does it, you like, hey, well, why you didn't like my shit? You motherfuckers will call you to tell you why you didn't like my shit.
yeah, oh, yeah, why didn't you comment? Yeah, stuff like that.
So that's a question right there. Just because you know a person, should you like all of their stuff?
I mean, no, you don't necessarily have to like all their stuff, but if it's my homeboy, depending on what it is, I'm definitely, you know what I mean, somebody I fuck with, yeah, I probably would, like, give them more likes than I would some random person I don't know. Now I'm not gonna just because they're the home, like, especially if they have a
Nah,
small business.
nah, nah,
That's
nah,
just me
nah,
though.
nah, nah,
That's
nah. Cause
me.
there's plenty of homies. We done been bagging that you don't like the new shoes they got. You don't like the new haircut they got. I mean, they ain't your homie, but you gonna talk that shit,
Oh yeah, I'ma
So,
always bag. I'ma always
so
talk
baby,
shit.
I didn't like your
But
video.
on social media, I don't know. When it comes to me, like I always give love, and people can always say that when they see me, I
So,
give
so are you
love
liking the
always.
video out of love
Yeah,
because you feel a little obligated, or do you really like the video?
nope, not all the time. I don't like what they're posting, and I don't. I give them love because it's the homie,
Because it's
and
the
I
homie.
just show them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Well,
showing.
y'all tell us how y'all feel about that, and what's
Yeah,
y'all opinion on that? Are y'all just liking it because you really like the video, you fuck with the person, or because some people, I mean, take it a step further and leave a comment,
yeah,
and if you really like the video, you'll probably share it, tell more people about it, all of that. But
no, for
just
sure.
but should you feel disrespected if they don't like it? Should you be calling people, "Hey man, you didn't like my shit?" Like is that the move, or is that like like is that a little social media? Like, nah, I don't think I should do that, but people do it.
Yeah, no, I mean it happens and stuff. And like I said, if it's the homie, I'll support them. I'll hit that like, and especially if they have a small business or a business or something, I'm gonna definitely, you know what I'm saying, give them as much traction as possible to help them.
And if they're making money doing this, at some point, I don't think they even really care. Then at that point, they're like, well, hey, but it turns into a nice business venture. And now I'm off and running. I might have real fans now.
Right. No. And we know these social media platforms, we know they're built to get as much traction and as much
Well,
engagement
yeah,
as
yeah, yeah.
possible, and they're not built to for peace treaties or fucking harmony or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They want as much. You know, that's why do you think what content do you think on social media gets more play? The fucking negative, terrible, bad shit or the positive, good shit?
Well, drama. I mean, you got housewives
We all
fighting. You
know that.
like so. I mean, you have a whole show based off of these girls that are supposed to be high class women and conduct themselves in this high class manner. Yet they doing right there what the ratchet bitches is doing. They throwing blows, knocking teeth out, throwing drinks, and I mean, come on, that's what sells, you know. So that's what they're selling right there. He's selling media, you know. So they selling that drama, and if you bring in that drama, that hot drama, then yeah, it's gonna do it for you.
So do you think that like are we getting trained then like with social media just to learn to hate and all this negative stuff in our mind if that's what we're constantly seeing? Or how
I
do you or
can't
do you
say
feel it's
we
our responsibility to how we use it?
can't say we're getting trained because I mean, some of these people, I mean, yeah, you're not getting trained to just do this stuff. It's just in you. You getting it's how you feel. Sometimes you're angry. Sometimes you're happy. You know, sometimes you just want to do some crazy stuff on the internet because you just feel like it's a free playground, and I'm not gonna really have no repercussions from this. I may not see this person and just do some crazy stuff on there. I mean,
Right, and then doesn't that also can lead to, say, like, some extreme headline that may not even be true, go viral and kind of, blow up for the day, and people just run with it like, "Oh, did you hear that? Blah, blah, blah," and it's something that's not even true versus somebody posts something that is true, but it doesn't have that much of a grasp or a hook to it where people, doesn't have that drama like you said, and
we can do that all the time. We they post the crime and talk about the crime, and we know that shit's bad, you know. So everybody wants to post that, but what does it do? It sells. You know, that's one of the things that sell in
right.
social media. You see people doing crimes or something tragic happen. That's the first thing. Even the news does it. So we're all conditioned in that way to be attracted to the bad news versus the good news.
And that also what also social media does too, like they already know who you are through this post that you like and the all the things that you're searching and everything. So say say I'm a Republican, right? And you're a Democrat.
Okay.
So but we search the same thing. It's gonna give us two totally different things. It's gonna feed me a bunch of right wing stuff, right? And
Right.
stuff, whatever they're
Right.
doing. And then for you, it's going to give you a bunch of left wing stuff and democratic stuff and feed you all that stuff, right? So like the social media, like is did they play fair? Is it, like or does that condition our mind in a way to where, it's just teaching us one thing, and never giving us a chance or an opportunity to see the other side?
Well, in social media versus real media is social media is gonna whatever you're into, it's gonna feed more to what you're into. So I guess the algorithm is gonna get into what more that you like. Like it's gonna pop up. Like we've all seen that in our phone. We're doing something, searching this, and now all of a sudden it's just popping up on our timeline, you know. And versus real media, they're gonna spin a story for basically whatever they want to spend it for, you know, because it could be something else going on there.
Mm.
Like it was classic case the Katrina shit when they were throwing motherfuckers looting, white motherfucker looting, black motherfucker loot. They spended it totally different, you know.
Right.
So, but it was the same thing. Everybody was just trying to eat and grab some food, you know? But they spent it totally different versus real social media. If you're looking for this content on what was really going on down there and bing, 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 I want to know the truth and the hard truth, but I'm looking at it from this perspective, it's going to keep feeding you that perspective.
Do you think people would still hold the views as strongly if they weren't being reinforced to them, like, over and over again through social media?
Um, yeah, well, I mean, because it's right there in your face and you keep seeing it. So I guess, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to dodge it when somebody's constantly feeding you this answer and you trying to say, no, 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 that's not what it is. But if you really want to believe that, and that's what social media does. There's something there for you, whatever your belief is and whatever you think is right. And this is my answer. I got about 10 to 15 little videos here explaining why my answer is right. And that's why we get addicted to this thing, because it's always going to be somebody to back your opinion on social media.
Right. And then, like I said, it has done good. You know what I mean? Like it's giving people that don't have voices, right? I mean, like you said, sometimes not everybody needs a voice, but
Everybody don't.
at the end of the day, we can't, it's freedom of speech. We can't judge that. So, but it does cause a lot of,
Friction.
misinformation and all kind of other stuff. It has exposed corruption. You know what I mean? It
Yeah, it
has
has.
exposed corruption. I'm saying so it has done good things, right? So I guess it's a matter on how you use social media,
Well, that's drama once again.
right?
Corruption, crime, all that falls in that category. They want to exploit it. Social media is there and social media can get it to you there faster than the news because you got it right there in your hand.
Yeah.
So it's right there. Bam. Oh, I see what happened. Terrorist attack. Boom. I know what's going on. So you gonna feed into that. And now if you really into that, you already been looking at that on your timeline anyways. So that's definitely gonna pop up.
Right. And something you mentioned earlier. So you say like a lot of social media arguments and stuff that people have going back and forth, if they were face to face, do you think they would have those same arguments or that same
Hell no.
energy?
Hell no. How
Right.
can you have a whole beef with somebody that you've never seen, and then the first time you see them, now you got that urge? Because I've been talking so much shit about you online that now I gotta do something because the cameras is rolling now. You've been talking shit to me for about 2 months. I got all these comments, text messages, whatever, and now I see you. I gotta do something.
Mm.
If I don't do something, I feel like a real bitch,
Yeah.
so
And
that's
then
kind of how it goes.
And I mean, look, how many social media beefs do you think have led to people fucking actually dying?
Ah, yeah, that's one for you right
I mean,
there. A
there's
lot,
plenty
a
examples.
lot.
You
I
know what
think
I
a
mean?
lot. I think a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Or how many social media has been used in? But
To
I was trying to
unalive
be
somebody.
delicate, or it could have been used just miscellaneous, not knowing, what I'm saying, being dumb to the fact of how to use social media, not protecting yourself, and you posting stuff like they always saying, posting your little
You
addies and
know where you're at.
locations and
Yeah.
all that. Like it's getting too personal. That's where
Ha- have you ever like lost a homie or a friendship? And then that doesn't have to be like somebody like for a long time or personally. It could be just somebody you met online.
Mhm.
But over like a debate or something that happened on social media, like you just stop like, you know what, man, fuck that. I'm not fucking with him no more.
Not me personally, because I don't take it that serious.
Okay.
But I mean, I know some people that have though, that have really like, okay, I don't really want to mess with this person because they following a certain person, or it just kind of gives you a different look, or when you around them, I mean, which I think is where you see the person in person. Why don't you just address it and have a conversation about it and see where their headspace is at versus just taking this online stuff and when these comments so personal and letting it destroy relationships. So that's my take.
Okay. And so, like, as far as politics, like, have you ever had any, issues or debates or anything with family members or friends when it comes to politics on social media?
On social media with politics, I don't really get into the politics too much because it's so touchy and a lot of them are foul anyway. So it kind of it puts you in a weird space, because everybody picking their sides, and we don't know. I mean, come on, man, and that shit's another. I don't even want to get into damn politics. People take that a little different way. That's like Bloods and Crips or some shit.
It is.
The
It's
way they
man,
fucking
man,
politics
that's
is. They're like, oh, you
how it
riding
is
with
now.
them? Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, you one of them. Oh. You getting them type of answers. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, no,
So
I feel you.
I mean, because why is voting so private?
Right?
Why is that shit so private?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they don't, people have the right to, I guess, just to vote and not, so I guess it may be to make it fair and not put judgment to other people, or you know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure it has something to do with that.
It's just like the comments. You see? Get in there, in them comments, no consequences. You just get in there, you can say whatever the hell you want to. Just like voting, get in that booth. Don't nobody know, who this fucking shit came from. This burner accounts. You don't know who this motherfucker is.
Oh yeah, no,
You a catfish,
absolutely. I always go
So
whenever something I see somebody's comment, I always go look and if I could see if they have like under 100 followers and they have a
yeah.
20,000 posts, and I already know.
And it could be a hater, could be somebody fucking with you, trolling, all these people, you got people that just live in that world.
Yeah,
So, that's why I say it's a battleground. Gotta watch out.
got to pick and choose your battles.
Or be ready for the fight, because man, it's coming when you get on this social media. There's war out there.
Yeah, it is. What social media platform do you think is being used to be the most dividing? You know what I mean when it comes to say Americans.
To divide the
Yeah,
biggest one.
would it be
Uh,
Instagram? Would it be TikTok or would it be Facebook? Which one of those do you think people are hitting the most? Are you seeing like the most political shit going on?
I would say political, probably Facebook.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would say Facebook, because
Facebook.
Facebook is a little more personal
Yep.
and you open up a little more about your life not realizing it. And, I would say that one's a little more personal. And people that you talk to probably regularly on Facebook, you're a little more connected to
Right.
versus like Instagram, where it's more for show. And I mean, a lot of it's all kind of for show, but I mean, Instagram's particularly, you just kind of showing off. You're not really.
Exactly. Instagram is more for like flexing.
Yeah, for flexing. Where TikTok is
TikTok.
more like you're getting creative, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff like that, and you're reaching a whole different audience. And so you can kind of get a little more busier on TikTok than you would like with Instagram and Facebook, because it's a lot of your personal friends and people that are friends of those friends. So when you hit TikTok, you seeing people that don't really know nothing about you. They just like your video. You know, they're they're not there for because they know you and they got love for you. So they's like, oh, here, I'm gonna just watch his video. No, they actually like your fucking video and want to watch it and want to share it and comment and interact and all that.
Right. Okay, so what's a good piece of advice that you have for people, man, for to kind of stay away, make sure they're not sucked into that social media division and picking sides and me versus them and this versus that and rich versus poor and black versus white and fucking red
D
versus blue and
plug. That
plug.
means just get off of it. Go to the gym. Go cook you a good meal or something. Go wash your fucking car. Go do something. Go get into your favorite hobby just for a couple of hours and get used to it. That's the best way to not be trapped in the timeline. That is the best fucking way because it's here to stay. We can't dodge it, but deplug for a couple hours and you won't get trapped in the timeline and you'll be very aware of the things that you're doing now and check your history of how many hours on each app you've been on and what you've been on each day. I know you don't want to do it, but do it.
Man, that's
I know
key.
it's embarrassing, but do it.
It's like budgeting your money.
Do it. Go
Yeah.
look at it. You look at your bank account every day. Go look at how many hours you've been on that phone every day. And then don't get trapped in the time.
Don't get trapped in the timeline. We appreciate you. That was episode 5. Social media awareness, trapped in the timeline. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe, like, comment. If you don't like what we say, shit, go in the comments and talk shit. We don't care.
Because we talk back.
We talk back. Holler at the next one.
We out of here.